Right, so we're here, guys.
You okay?
Appreciate your patience.
How is everyone?
This is where we, it's that little moment where we wait, mate, and see if there's anyone there.
I mean, I wasn't waiting for anything in particular while I was late, so I'm just Uber Eats getting a little bit slow on Friday night.
So I can see we've got a few people watching now. So
how's your week been anyway?
It's been all right. Been a long week because, like everybody else, hi Finn, hi Chrissy, Emma, who said she's going to pop back on. Mike, Mark, hi guys. Hope you're all okay. It's just been one of them weird weeks where there's an episode at last.
Yeah, it's about time, isn't it?
So I'm just trying to. I've got the little banners ready to go here as well, mate. So we're still practicing with these guys. So you'll have to bear with us. But Adam will tell me if I've probably spelled that wrong or something.
No, it's all like that. Yeah. So I wish I could tell you about my week, but as you know, it's been very, very eventful. But I can't say too much at the minute because it'll spoil the surprise. So yeah,
I know that's exactly. We meant exactly what I said in the titles of this one, guys. It's we wish we could tell you everything, and we're sitting on so much at the moment that we are desperate to tell you, but we don't want to jinx ourselves. I suppose the one thing we can say is that we will be making an announcement next Saturday about something, because what we're doing next Friday means that on the Saturday we can announce something.
Where are we going on Friday?
We're done the Access Paranormal.
Oh, yeah, right, okay. Thanks, I'll put it in my diary now.
Yeah, I'll give you the clue. It's
Right, I know now. At least someone knows where we're going. It's been a long week, man. Honestly, it's trying to get back in the swing of it in the classroom. It's hard enough, but yeah, obviously with everything else that's been going on with me, phone ringing and meetings and things, it's hard to keep up these days. We're going like international at this rate, aren't we? So
I know it is. It's this last fortnight, guys, has gone from scratching our heads and to a million miles an hour, but at the same time with nothing cemented. That's why we can't tell you anything. Yeah, Robbie, I do love a bit of a cryptic clue. It's we like to tease, but in this one we for once we're very good, as you guys know. These episodes just keep dropping, and I know we surprise you with when did you go there then? How did you manage that? When were you there? And we've still got some episodes which we guarantee you're going to be like that. But at the moment, this stuff that's going on that Adam's saying about we've had, it's literally can't say anything, and it's horrible. It's like Christmas Eve, and someone stops the clock at 11:59.
It's potentially, so far, I would say hands down the biggest thing that's happened to us. So that's why we're keeping very tight-lipped. But it's not like one of these. Oh, we've got a location, or it's something very, very big that hopefully we can reveal more about in the next few weeks. But
yeah, exactly.
It's good, and we were contacted. That's all I'm going to say as well. So
yeah.
So
because that's the thing. It's like this week has been this last fortnight has been quite a few things. So hi Amy, hi Chrissy. And before it, well, not that I was going to forget, but guys, if you haven't already been on the Facebook page and watched the TikTok that Chrissy created, then get yourselves across there and have a look. Chrissy, wow, listen, you blew us away with that one. Even all my colleagues in work said, it was just phenomenal. And as I said to them, that is exactly why we do what we do, because you took so much time to create that, and I'm still trying to figure out how to put a bit of music and a bit of a cartoon character on an Instagram story. So it was absolutely amazing, Chrissy. Honestly, it was everybody that saw it just went wow, and even me and Adam watching it were like, it's actually been quite some journey.
It is. I think that was the thing, wasn't it? To see that when it first came on, you saw I think it was like the 50 subscribers on it, and it was like, wow, we were busting off 50, and now we're just about to peak on 1,000 almost, which is just it's crazy. But as you can see, I'm going a little bit grey, and you've got even less hair now. Well,
yeah, guys, listen, I've put a cap on.
Where's the hat on?
I've got the big light on, and it's shining off my head, so I'm not gonna lie. That's why I'm wearing my cap. It's not that I always want to do that. It's, I am just sparing you all sitting there like that at the screen. But I mean, I'm thinking we can. I'm wondering whether we can tease what we will be announcing next Saturday, as in not where but what. Or
I suppose so, yeah.
Or I'll put something along the bottom now that'll tease it, but not tell them anything. You know the way we like to do it.
It's horrible. I'd just tell them, but he's in charge, isn't he? So.
So I'll wait and let you just have a little read along the bottom of
What's that say? It's one of them. It will be even better, like with a bit of colour, but we're tight asses and we're not paying for
it. We're not paying for the premium version of StreamYard because it's we don't make any money, so we're not we're a long way off doing that yet. But yeah, I mean, at this moment in time, let me just check my little calendar here, because I don't want to get this bit wrong. Yeah, that is what I thought it was. So at this moment in time, guys, fan event number 3 will be Saturday, January the 15th. Next year, don't worry, we're not going to make you wait that long. So 2022. So that's the date penciled in. So we can tell you that it's we're trying to schedule things in ahead and basically try to get bigger and better places for these events, which means that we've got to get ahead of the game in how we book it. And if we keep that date, it's something for you guys to look forward to post Christmas as well. Adam's looking a bit confused there.
I don't remember the date, so I'm just checking the fixtures. We're away at Norwich, so yeah, we're all right on that one. So yeah, it's the 15th. It's fine.
Priorities.
It's one of them, mate.
No, to be fair, guys, Adam is a season ticket holder at Everton, so at the end of the day, you don't pay that money to miss out on it. So hi Emmett, welcome back.
It's better to watch the disappointment live than it is at home. So,
but yeah, so I mean, it's pretty much booked. So, do we tell them where, or do we make them wait, or?
Well, obviously, you had the Access Paranormal bit on there beforehand. I mean, we chatted about that, and it can lead in. It can lead into it, can't it? So
yeah, exactly. So what we'll do, we'll get rid of that one, and we will bring that one back up. So yeah, so guys, Access Paranormal Radio have kindly invited us to record with them their show on this Friday. Next Friday. So we've been invited to their studios, and Adam will be made up because we're going to be doing a full 2-hour radio show with them, which means he's going to get at least 5 minutes of space where I've ran out of things to say.
Radio's not too bad either, because obviously the hair issues don't crop into radio, so I'm quite happy with podcasts and stuff like that.
There is the potential that they've got webcams in there to record it as a podcast.
Well, it's all gone Pete Tong. It's gone south already, hasn't it? So, yeah.
But yeah, guys, we've been we're really lucky that I know we've shared it on our pages, on our Facebook pages. If you've not already headed over and just give that page a like and a follow, then please do. I mean, Jamie and Jonathan, who run it, I've been in touch with Jamie, and he has said they've got a YouTube channel as well, and they're looking at rebranding the YouTube channel and putting some of the past shows on there as well, and thinking of ways to get it done there.
It takes time. Perfection takes time, doesn't it? Yeah.
Doesn't take very long. Yeah, it takes about 5 minutes for me.
It's one of them as well. Obviously, teaching. Kids always have untied laces, so I'm tying laces constantly, and it's just the child thing that the minute you tie a lace, it's like, oh, look at your hair, and they just mess my hair up. So yeah, you want to see me come out of work? It doesn't look like that. But so what's the crack of Access Paranormal then?
So basically, guys, Access Paranormal, they are a radio station who are run. It's. Do you know what? Do we just tell them where it's run out of, or do we let them be?
You got to give them something.
Do we tell them?
You may as well. You got to give them something, haven't we? The other thing's much bigger. We can't tell, but we can. I think.
This is the thing, guys. Do you want to know? Did you really want to know? This is where we wait now, and there's no comments because the chat freezes or something. But yeah. So basically, Access Paranormal, Jamie and Jonathan, they record their show in a place in St. Helens. So that place in St. Helens, you may or may not have heard of, is called Mill Street Barracks. Now we wait to see if anyone's heard of Mill Street Barracks. Have you?
This is like my classroom. So when you throw a question out there,
say
your hands up, please.
Yeah, if nobody answers, we're going to pick on someone. Chrissy. But yeah, I mean, as Chrissy's just said, yeah, there's our Chrissy.
I've heard of this place, always wanted to go to this place, and I'm very excited to attend this place because, again, it's been one on my little list, especially local, to try and get in and do. And obviously, say Chris spoke to Jamie at length last week or the week before, and I can't actually wait to obviously see Mill Street Barracks, but obviously go and see Jamie and the guys there as well, because they seem like really top blokes that I think we'll get on really well with. So that's obviously a Brucey bonus as well, to be honest. So well,
that's the thing. I mean, for anyone who hasn't heard of it, guys, it's Most Haunted have been there. Where haven't Most Haunted been? They were the first ones to do all this kind of thing. I don't think the episode's on anymore, but there was a fantastic episode in there by a team called Dark Territory. Dark Territory are due to come back on like I don't know what you call it anymore, like a streaming service. They did used to have a channel on YouTube, and they had, I think it was 3 episodes they had, because they all go off and do their own thing, come back together and form Dark Territory. They did a brilliant episode there. So if I can find where these old episodes of theirs are, I'll give you a heads up, because it is a really good one. But yeah, it's just a brilliant place, and as Adam just said, Jamie and Jonathan, we're looking forward to meeting them. I mean, I phoned Jamie, and what I thought was going to be a 5-10 minute conversation, trying to find out a bit more about it, what's the price to hire it and everything like that, and all those aspects of it. It was over an hour that I was on the phone with Jamie, and he said the same thing kindly on his radio show last week. We got on like a house on fire. It's he loved the ethics of Haunted Scouse, of we try to make places inclusive for everybody, which also brings me to, and we can confirm this next week, we do know that a certain percentage of the building is accessible. So obviously, Mike and our Nikki, it's with yourselves in mind that we will always try to find locations that you guys can come and join us. It's as you'll see in 37 minutes, you're now, you're about to be out there in the stratosphere of YouTube stars. People are going to be asking for you guys to come back on and not us. But no, I mean, Jamie has told me that there's a certain percentage of it that is accessible. We had a good chat about how important it is to try to find locations that everybody can join in an investigation or an event. So we are going to go and have a look at it once we do this radio show, and I'll be able to confirm that. But yeah, fingers crossed, it sounds positive that you guys will be able to come and join us again, because that is what we are really trying to find, places that you can come along and take part as well. But it's exciting to go and have a look at it, mate.
Definitely. As I said, hopefully once Jamie may have gotten a word in edgeways once you talk to him for an hour, and so fingers crossed, he welcomes us with open arms and doesn't think, oh God, here he is again. Hope he's got a mute button, this fella. But but yeah, it's really exciting. As I said, it's a potential for the Fed event for people to come and enjoy with us, and especially for us as well, because never been there before.
Yeah.
So and again, when we announce tickets and stuff like that, it's not going to be, well, should we just get an extra 20 or 30 people on this one? It's it's not, I think it's not kind of how we want to do it and how we want to work it. We probably could hopefully maybe sell extra tickets and things like that, but it just kind of ruins the atmosphere, doesn't it, and the and what we're trying to put across. So I think it's much more intimate and much better with less people, and obviously a location that size as well. It should be pretty intense. So
yeah, exactly. I mean, as Adam said, guys, our plan on this again is to limit it. So it's gonna be the usual, in our heads, maximum 12 places, because we wanna make it, as everyone's gonna see when this episode's on tonight, we want to make it an intimate evening so that you do actually feel like you're part of it, and anyone that has ever been wavering about whether or not to come and join us on these things, they're going to see for themselves in the episode that you guys become the stars of the episode that follows on from it. It's not we're on it every couple of weeks. It's we've kind of got used to it now, but it's nice to say to you guys, come along, join us for the evening, use a bit of the kit, and even there's some brilliant camera work from some of you as well on this episode tonight. But it's all about you guys when you come on our events, and that's the thing. We're your hosts for you guys to have to have a little nose around somewhere that ordinarily you either can't get access to, or as Adam said, there might be 20 or 30 people and you're not really getting the full feel of the place.
And obviously tonight, if it only gets 12 views, it's not our fault. And if you don't like it, you know, you've signed a waiver, so unlucky. We own it.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, that's why we get you to sign it. There's no going back now. You know, you belong to us.
No, exciting stuff, isn't it? And obviously, last week, or the last live that we did, when that must have been what, 2 weeks ago, was it? When we were down on the front?
It was 3 weeks ago, something like that.
Can't even
Flame
remember.
Brick, was it?
No, we went down to.
Oh Christ! Yeah, we went to the Saddle, didn't we? Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, spoiling the surprise, like, but yeah, we went to Saddle, didn't we? Yeah. Anyway, so gearing that up, when we were out filming the other night, when you saw us live on the front at Wallasey, we went and filmed in a pub. So again, we didn't think we'd be getting back in boozers, but that's where we were. And Lynn and her daughter let us in the Saddle. So we've got another pub episode coming pretty soon, which is good. And there's a lot of history to this pub, and there's a lot of potential. Also, speaking to Lynn, that she's quite happy for us to go back with a few people at some point as well. So obviously that still has to be confirmed, and I don't want to get people's hopes up, but Lynn is very, very open to having maybe some sort of night there. So that could be something that we could possibly also arrange. If anyone would be up for it, that would obviously be in Wallasey. And it's, funnily enough, you should actually go there for a drink before you go to the Grosvenor if you're going, because it's 2 roads away, isn't it?
Just one drink, though. Remember the terms and conditions, Mr. Billing.
In Grandad, honestly. All right, yeah. Go there for an orange juice, yeah. Go and have an orange juice in the Saddle, and and then go 2 roads down to the Grosvenor. But so again, there's something else that's potentially in the pipeline as well. But channel-wise, you know, Chris has pretty much been through most of it, edited it, put it together. We just need a few dotting the I's and crossing the T's, but looking like a really good episode, again, with a lot of good evidence. So that should hopefully be on the channel pretty soon, shouldn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Which, speaking of editing,
what's the announcement? Where are we going? What are we doing?
Well, it's just another tease, because when I say very soon, obviously not tonight, but we just want you guys to know that it's well in hand. The Halloween special for this year is well in hand, and it's almost finished. It's and it is something that we hope will just blow everything else out the water, because we've really thought about it. And credit to the youngster there. Yeah, he came up with the idea of this particular episode being the Halloween special, and we it changed how we went about it. But yeah, it's in the pipeline, and I think we'll be able to reveal more early October. We promise. We're not going to make you wait until 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock on Halloween to reveal where it is. We do want to build up a bit of buzz about this, because it is going to be a big episode. It's going to be a bloody long episode, because it's Halloween, guys, and that's the thing. We want you to spend Halloween with us, just in the same way when we doing things like this. We'll jump on every now and then, but tonight seemed like a perfect time to jump on, say hello to you all before you guys become the stars. So with the Halloween one, we'll potentially do the same, but I say it's at at the moment it's going to be about 2.5 hours of premium entertainment, and
I'm in it for 5 minutes as well, aren't I?
You're in it for a full 5 minutes. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, it's but yeah, honestly, guys, it's we've worked really hard on this. It's the whole idea, bringing it together, and it's it's going to be worth it. And we just want, it's Halloween after all. We want you to be able to sit down like tonight, pour a glass of wine, make a cup of tea or coffee, whatever, and just chill out, get friends round, make a thing of it. You know, that's the good thing with it. But yeah, it is. Yeah, it's again, it's just another one of them things where we smile to each other because we know what's going on in the background, but we just can't tell you.
It's hard. All I'll say, I mean, like with most, and especially with some of the Wirral ones, I think I can come up with some really good ideas, you know, and for episodes, and I'm like, we should do this, we should do that, and you know, it's all getting it out on paper, putting it down, and then we go out, we film it, but then Chris is left with like 6 hours worth of footage that he's got to try and trail through and bring what I wanted or how I think it should go or whatever it may be into an episode. And especially for that one, because it was like, right, this is going to be good, we can do this, we can do that, and film that way. And then poor Chris is like, oh my God, you know, he's the one sitting there doing it. But what he's created so far is absolutely superb, and it's probably one of the best things this year. And we wanted it to be special as well, because that will be a full year that we've obviously been investigating together, isn't it? So although YouTube does say that it was August that the channel was created, we didn't actually put anything on there until Halloween. So it'll be a good way to kind of mark our first birthday, so to speak. And you know, you've worked really, really hard on it, and you know, it's credit to you. So hopefully it should absolutely blow the channel out of the water and surpass anything that we've done so far. So
no, yeah. Thank you, sir.
I can be nice, can't I? But, I mean, he's only had 6 months to edit it, and he's still not done. Like, but you know, we'll put that to one side.
But no, it was a tough edit. But I mean, ironically, what you guys are going to watch tonight, I am classing as my toughest edit yet, because and through no other reason than it was so different trying to edit so many people moving around and making sure that you guys got equal shares of screen time, and for me and Adam to kind of sink back into the background. But yeah, it's.
I think Chris is saying it was really hard working with amateurs, which, you know, I wouldn't be happy with, to be honest. So,
well, yeah, but then I'm used to filming with you now, aren't I? So, Emma, you've got no worries, because, to be honest, on the Halloween one, we are actually thinking of starting it, and we'll run this idea past you beforehand. We were thinking of starting it at 9 o'clock instead of 8, but we don't know how that works in with you guys. So we just we kind of want to try and take it towards midnight. I suppose it's a Sunday night, I think, Halloween. So
I'll be well asleep. I'm sorry.
But obviously, as Emma's just pointed out, some of you are going to have, you know, be doing trick or treating and have excited kids and things like that. So we do want to make sure that you get that chance to kind of sit down, relax, and you're not pushing things and thinking, right, we've got to get on now. So, but whether it's 8, 7:30, or 9 o'clock, it's it's going to be worth it anyway. That's the thing; it will be worth it. But yeah, we will make sure you got plenty of time to run around and do that trick or treating.
Yeah, so I suppose we best talk about tonight then, and tonight's episode, and what's you know, maybe throw a bit of that out. So Accrington Police Station and Courts are our episode tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, is there anything that I know? Chrissy's in the chat, Amy's in the chat. Is there anything you actually, or is there a part or a little bit, without giving too much away, that you're looking forward to, or a section that you can kind of remember, or a little place in there that you think, oh, that room or that part of it, I can't wait maybe to see that bit, and then you get really disappointed that Chris has edited it out and he hasn't put it in the episode?
Well, all I was going to say there was, don't be too disappointed if things that you think happened are not gonna don't appear in it, because it's always the thing with editing. It's you've got to. I mean, I'm a big fan of the director M. Night Shyamalan, who did The Sixth Sense and Signs and stuff like that. I remember seeing an interview with him saying you've always got to be prepared to leave out your favorite piece because it doesn't fit into what you're doing. So it's the same whenever we go out. We might think something was fantastic, and then I watch it in the edit and go, the audio's off or it doesn't quite work. And these are things that we've developed along the way. So there may be bits where you think, where's that bit? But there might have been some kind of audio interference. And unfortunately on the night, as you guys know, because you were absolutely mega stars driving through that rain to get there, there were parts where the rain had kind of picked up, and the noise of the rain slapping on the everywhere. It could have been footsteps, as you know, we mentioned on the night. You know, the notorious Sergeant Booth could have been river dancing in the main hallway, but all we could hear was raindrops at sometimes, because the building at the end of the day is a dead lit building. But yeah, Amy, hang on, let me just put well, not long to wait, mate. Not long to wait. But yeah, I was actually watching through it myself last night, and got to that bit again, and it blows my mind. Honestly, it's yeah. But you'll have to wait and see, won't you?
He's probably done one of these things where it's like it's right at the end, so he's got you for that like hour, and then it's like bang, he drops it at the end. So he makes sure that you got to watch right the way up until the very end. So don't be going to make a cup of tea halfway through. You need to make sure that you got your snacks ready, and you go for the full thing. But yeah, it was good, and hopefully you know, you enjoy it, because you know, it's not often that you get to go to places like that and experience you know, have that experience. So it's yeah, it was nice to share it all of you, and you know, fingers crossed. We had the same few people who booked on to come to the Grosvenor, so you know, he must have done something right in the end on the night. But maybe they just want another cup of tea, or they want to like do that walkthrough again to camera. Who knows?
Yeah, exactly. And as I just put on the bottom there, guys, as well as always, and this is something that, it's also something that ties into all these bits that we can't tell yet. It's always worth reminding everyone that in our mind there is, apart from the music box being a third member of the team, obviously, it's also worth reminding everyone that our theme tune is as much of the success as anything. It's, as you guys told us on the night, when the episode starts and that theme tune kicks in, then you know it's time for Haunted Scouse. So if you haven't already popped across to have a look at Steve's website, I say, great friend of mine who, you know, I've known for more than 20 years now, since the year 2000. That's where we go back to, you know. And Adam was 14 or something.
Yes. Yeah. So I wasn't ghost hunting in woods, so I was drinking in them, to be honest. Yeah.
Maybe your empty bottles I fell over at starting then.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, as we say, guys, you know, Steve allows us to use all of his music. So whatever music you hear in our episodes, it's created by Steve. And I just think he's an absolute genius in what he does. And it's you know, even if you just head across, and as we always say, even if you just pay, he only charges £1 for our theme tune, our duty to the party, and his album Victory Gin is only £5. So it's even if you just buy the theme tune and have it as your mobile phone ringtone, what more can you ask for? You're doing your little bit. So it's let's say we've got that. We just feel it gives us the edge. We've got a theme tune. We don't just have to create credits and into the episode we go. It's give us that something extra that we can always put in.
Bless her. Don't look a day over 21, Emma.
So hang on, 39 plus 2 is, we won't say that. But no, it's and it's tomorrow, right? Well, are we all going to sing happy birthday? It's like, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, dear Emma, happy birthday to you. The music box is in the post, and you'll get it tomorrow. Hopefully, I've marked it as fragile, and it's
I feel really bad for Steve when you said that, he does all our music, and then you belt out that, and he must be thinking, oh, I don't own that. You can keep that.
Yeah, no one's but no, seriously, Emma, happy birthday for tomorrow, and hope you have a fantastic day. It's like all of you guys, it's your support is just phenomenal, and we just keep going and going and doing all this because you guys want more, and that's why we're so excited about what's to come, because it really is exciting times, and we don't want to jinx ourselves by thinking what looks like is gonna happen. And it's hard. We do really appreciate you, and we always want to share everything with you because you're part of it. And when we can, we will. And I promise you that it's that's why we've thrown it out there for you on where the next fan event's going to be, and the rest of the details will follow on that, guys. That's why we're there next week doing the radio show, having a little nosy around, and then we'll have more details next Saturday about that. And we wanted to announce it early as well, so we don't want to push it right up towards Christmas for announcing it. So everyone's always strapped for cash Christmas and January, so we want to put the tickets on sale well before, so that it's paid for. You've got something to look forward to. Feeling the love.
The family. Love it. So, are we stalling for 15 minutes now, or can I go and get a drink?
No, well, what I was just I think, because what I do, guys, when we're using this stream, I create banners down the side, and the point of the banners is to basically remind me what we need to talk about without giving anything away.
We haven't talked about anything because you just waffled.
Yeah, exactly. But I think what we'll do is we'll I'm gone. Let me just be with you now. Talk amongst yourselves. But I think what I'll do, I'll pop that one back on, and so we
got time to get over to Access Paranormal, have a little look there. Google Mill Street Barracks as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Facebook page as well.
I mean, even potentially, as you know, guys, we're not afraid to shout out any other channels and potentially get any traffic over towards any other channels. So even if you just go into YouTube, obviously tomorrow, not tonight, because you'll be busy tonight. Tonight's episode, guys, is a 90-minute special as well, so we haven't shortchanged you either. So it's if Chrissy and Amy can maybe limited to 2 bottles of wine before 9 o'clock, so you see the last half hour. That'd be much appreciated, girls. Yeah. But no, we didn't want to shortchange you. And I could have made it 2.5 hours, but you start leaving bits in that were interesting to us, that was there. But I've cut nothing out that takes anything away from it, and I've left everything in that shows how much of a laugh we had that night as well. More importantly, because it was, I think we all oh go on, we'll have a go with that. Well, to be honest, I'm gonna go make a cup of tea myself and this before it starts. So
I think that's the thing about, even if, like the amount of ones that me and you have been on, it's great to capture evidence and things, but it's just good to get out really and just have a bit of a laugh. And, it's just good to get out the house for a couple of hours and just unwind really. I know it's a bit of a strange hobby, but like we always say, it's a documented hobby that we love to do. We love to share with you, and obviously bringing you along on this one has been fantastic. And hopefully you kind of see a little bit more what goes into it. So hopefully you'll enjoy tonight, as it does come across that you did enjoy it. We didn't force you to smile or participate, but it was kind of all led by you guys. So looking forward to it.
Yeah, exactly. This brings me nicely to
you need to start getting little jingles in here, don't you?
I know, this is the thing, guys. If we hopefully next year it starts to pay for itself, and this particular software can do so much. We can drop video clips in, we can do all kinds of stuff. We can even invite guests on this as it is now. So there's a potential that we're going to be working with somebody in this thing that we can't tell you about. And there's always a potential that we could be the hosts and invite a guest on to talk about it after the event, obviously, and do something like that. And that might just add a little something to it as well, guys. But I think, as Adam said, we love our history. And ironically, this thing that we can't tell you about has come about because we put that attention to detail in of the historical aspects of where we investigate. We're not just running around Scooby-Doo style. We want to do the research and the history and tell you about it. And that's why we've been contacted for this. So, So I think it's about that time, mate, to go and get our drinks ready, get our kettles on, and I've got my slippers on already. So where is it? There it is. There we are. 8 new slippers as well. The other ones were falling apart.
When he says these episodes pay for themselves, you can see where the money's going. I'm in holy socks here, and he's there in his little silk slippers.
I didn't say my socks didn't have holes in. You switch feet so you get holes in both sides, and then you get new socks for your birthday and Christmas. But no, listen, guys, it's thank you for jumping on this. For those of you that are watching, that have got family and friends around to enjoy the episode, this is the first episode I've been nervous about people watching, because I so want you to all enjoy it, and I know you will. But there's always that little bit of me that just panics. It's especially for something like this, because I want you guys to come away from it and go, "Wow, that really was." You'll see bits of evidence you didn't experience on the night, but you'll see how what you felt ties in with evidence that we capture. And I know you're going to love it, but I've still got that little bit of panic in here somewhere that I don't want to let you down, basically, because you're just amazing. It's when you've got Chrissy creating TikToks like that, you just you're thinking, Christ, I hope my episode is up to that standard.
Honestly, I would not worry. The only person you're going to let down is yourself. So but no, it's honestly, it's great. And I sit here and take the mick, but I do not have the time or the patience as Chris does to sit there and go through some of the evidence. And he even will upload it. It's all good to go. He watches it again and then he goes, "Oh, I can't believe it. You won't believe what we've seen. I need to put that back in." So out it comes again. Evidence goes in, redoes it, re-uploads. So it just takes so much time and so much effort. So just put a thumbs up on it and just say you like it, even if you don't. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. That's all we ever say, guys. It's like, and we'll finish with that message on there as well. It's like that's perfectly brought me into the last little banner. But yeah, as always, guys, when you finish watching the episode, obviously we love all your comments down the side. We will be in the live chat with you to enjoy it with you. And once you've finished watching it, everyone you've got watching with you, make sure they jump back on and go into the actual comments and leave us a comment. It's as we know with Mark can't thank you enough, mate, and don't ever apologize for leaving comments. It's what we're here for. It's Mike's better late than never, Rimmer.
Mike's got the Ferrero Rochers out by the sounds of it.
I know, yes. He's there as his he's got the little dicky bow on there tonight, Mike? He's got one of them trays. My sister's got it clips onto the side of the wheelchair, and he's got to push himself round. Try not to spill the drinks on the side of it. But no, Mike, I'm glad you jumped on before we finished anyway. So listen, Mike, Kaz, and all the guys at your house, Amy, Chrissy, and everyone, please enjoy the episode. And for anyone that is thinking about, joining us on future events, it's a little taster of what kind of things you will be in store for, and how relaxed it is, and all about you. So so we best get off and get our own drinks ready, mate.
Too right, yeah. But listen, as always, guys, thanks for joining us. And please, as it says there, remember to sub to the channel. Anyone who's down, don't let them leave until they've subbed and they've liked and they've commented. So, thanks very much. And we'll hopefully have a fantastic announcement for you very, very soon next Saturday.
Yeah, exactly. Enjoy it, guys, anyway, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. And Mr. Billing, I'll catch you later.
Cheers, mate. See you later.
See you later, guys. Bye now.